everybody, I'm R.C. Bannon, and welcome to this week's edition of Performance Plus. Today, we're going to take you to Super Chevy Sunday. You'll see some beautiful cars, great racing, and exciting jet funny cars. We'll also take a look at the suspension systems for the new lowered street look in trucks. Steve Evans files his first story from Super Chevy Sunday about one of the many attractions you'll find at that event. It's called Super Chevy's Shoebox Shootout.
I don't think I have to tell you that I love a good drag race. And a good drag racing series, well, that's even better. And one of the most exciting series going on in the sport today is the Super Chevy Shootout. These four 200-mile-per-hour, 7-second shoebox Chevrolets in head-to-head combat at all 14 Super Chevy Sunday events. And when they're not out on the racetrack blazing the tires, you can see them close up on Manufacturers Midway.
The distinctive custom looks and style, combined with the ability to really tear down the track, make Rob Vandergrift's beautiful 57 Bel Air a true crowd pleaser.
The Foustville 57 is a fiberglass replica 3/4 scale race car. It was built by Jim Bryan of Thundercraft Boats, features a 108-inch wheelbase Jerry Haas chassis, powered by an Eagle racing engine, 600 cubic inch Chevrolet Pontiac cylinder heads. The engine makes over 1,180 horsepower without the aid of nitrous oxide. The car's best elapsed time is 7 flat and is run right at 200 miles per hour.
Chevrolets are all you'll find at Super Chevy Sunday. And tough competition on the track is what keeps the Super Chevy Shootout exciting event after event. One of Rob Vandergrift's hottest competitors is this slick 66 Chevelle. For its driver and owner, Gordy Foust, a Chevelle is the only car to drive.
Cars is basically designed of a 66 Chevelle, trying to keep it as much looking like a 66 Chevelle as possible. The car's powered by a 615 cubic inch Chevrolet motor. It has nitrous oxide assist, which gives us in the neighborhood of 15 to 1,600 horsepower. Has a 4-speed Lenco transmission in it, and our first pass at Phoenix 3 weeks ago gave us a 191-mile-an-hour run the very first pass. So we were real happy about that.
You know, the variety of great automotive features in Super Chevy magazine every month was the inspiration for Super Chevy Sunday events. Well, the Shoebox Shootout that Steve Evans has been telling you about is only one of the many things that you'll enjoy at Super Chevy Sunday. Super Chevy Sunday is one of the USA's most exciting automotive event series. Each Super Chevy Sunday is a weekend of fun filled with Chevys and Chevy-powered vehicles. But you don't have to be a Chevy fan to enjoy it. All you have to do is like cars that are beautiful and fast. There are 15 Super Chevy Sundays held all around the country from February through October, and each one has more to do and see than almost any other kind of event. One thing you won't want to miss is the car show. Enthusiasts from far and near roll out their pride and joy and put it on display at Super Chevy Sunday in hopes of winning the big trophy. Now, if you enter your car or truck, there are plenty of show classes to keep competition interesting. And if you just want to look, you'll get plenty of good ideas from hundreds of entries on display. There's also a swap meet where you may discover some automotive treasure like that hard-to-find part you've been looking for. For the latest in technology, there's Manufacturers Row, where the top manufacturers of automotive components and accessories make their products available. Many also answer questions and give valuable technical advice, which makes Manufacturers Row a must-see. It just wouldn't be Super Chevy Sunday without racing. Now, whether you want to see what your Chevy can do in the quarter mile or whether you just want to watch an entertaining line of high-performance Chevys do battle, I guarantee you'll enjoy the racing. If all this wasn't enough, Super Chevy Sunday features great attractions like Ed, the Outlaw Jones, and his wheel-standing Jolly Rancher fire truck. You know, Ed gives a new meaning to the name fire truck, doesn't he? And here's the most spectacular of all, the fire-breathing Black & Decker jet funny car of Roger Gusta. Last but not least are the 4 Super Chevy shootout cars meeting in head-to-head elimination rounds. To continue with a closer look at the shoebox shootout, let's go back to Steve Evans.
Thanks, R.C. You know, for my money, the most exciting drag racing competition at any Super Chevy Sunday event revolves around these 4 cars. 200-mile-per-hour, 7-second shoebox Chevrolets. Rob Vandergrist's 57 Chevy, Charles Carpenter's 55, Gordy Foust 66 Chevelle, and Mr. Shoebox 57 of Jeff Littleton.
This car is powered by a 638 cubic inch Chevrolet motor.
In the Super Chevy shootout is another classic Chevy, this 55 Bel Air. It not only rivals the other 3 cars with its sleek looks, but is powered to stand up second for second to all its shootout competitors, giving them a real run for their money. It took a long time for owner Charlie Carpenter to build this quick classic Chevy, and he really enjoys racing it in all the Super Chevy Sundays.
I enjoy running all the Super Chevy Sunday events.
The Super Chevy Shootout, for finely tuned custom classic Chevy racing machines and their drivers, pitted in head-to-head competition. It's exciting, non-stop racing action at every Super Chevy Sunday event. Don't miss it.
Thanks, Steve. You know, those cars are really something else, aren't they? Well, don't go away. We'll be right back with a look at suspension systems to lower your street truck right here on Performance.